And I'm back. In this video, I've made a list of bicep exercises that I do. These I've used over the years to build strength and size. Do I have the biggest biceps in the world? No, but I can hammer curl 55s with pretty good form, which has taken me a while to do. One exercise that I did not do was the bicep blaster. And I'll have a photo of it in a bit. I just realized I need to take a photo of it. This is the first gym I've been at that has had that equipment, so I started using it. But however, the effect of it is there are better exercises, in my opinion, that hit the biceps better that you can do at any gym or at home. First exercise is the dumbbell isolation curl. I'm warming up just with 20s right here. And make sure, guys, you go all the way down, come all the way up and squeeze, okay? All the way up, all the way down. The next exercise here is going to be the hammer curl. I believe, I can't tell, I don't remember. Those are probably the 35s, but make sure you come up and down all the way. The third exercise, and my favorite, is barbell curls with a straight bar that you use from the squat rack or on the bench press, depending on how busy your gym is and what time it is, because you can change the weight really fast. And this is just a much harder exercise than the ones that already are pre-weighted on the end, where they say 60, 70 pounds on the side. From the side angle here, all the way up, all the way down. So make sure you go up and squeeze. This exercise is called the Zottman curl. So the way I perform this curl is start as a hammer curl, curl it at the top, turn your hands around, and then it's a reverse curl at the same time. So when I'm short for time and I need to have a good bicep workout, I will utilize this exercise. You only need lightweight. If you want to do a lot of reps, you can. Just make sure you go slow and keep your hands beside you, guys. It's not that popular of an exercise. However, time-wise, it helps out big time. Now, this one is the reverse curl. Hold the bar straighter than what I did on this, but I was using 20 pounds. This one helps with your forearms a little bit. You can use this one as a warm-up if you wish. I haven't did it in a while, but it's a great exercise to start out with. This is the standard preacher curl. Make sure you go all the way down, all the way up, and squeeze. As you can tell, you can see the biceps come up. You can do these standing up, so if somebody else is using the platform, just if your gym has a second bar, just go ahead and use it and get your exercise knocked out the way. Of course, this is the regular conventional barbell curl. So if you haven't been at a gym before, make sure you go all the way down, all the way up. Now I'm going to show you another variant, so to speak, of this exercise by having your back on a wall, because it makes it a lot harder for you. And again, you don't need a lot of weight to get started. So right here, I got my back up against the wall. That way it takes out the swinging like I showed you in the last shot. Just contract slowly up and down. It's real easy. And I need to start utilizing this exercise more myself. I don't do it too often, but I really need to. So I got to stop slacking off on that. Now, the next exercise is the cable machine here. The first one I'm using is the rope attachment. Of course, most gyms have the little short bar attachment, which most people use, but switch it up and use the rope. And then I'm also going to show you using the V attachment in a second. So right here, I'm using the little V attachment. So if someone at your gym is using the 2 ropes and using a small one, and you have this attachment and you got to hit your last bicep exercise, utilize this. It hits the biceps a little bit differently. This particular one here, I should have stood back a little bit more because I didn't feel it as much all the way at the top, but it's okay. Then, of course, you have the regular standard cable curl, which everyone does. Everybody can figure this exercise out, but there are a couple different ways you can make this exercise a little bit harder. You can stand up closer or further back, and you can also do variants. But as you can tell, yes, I've got one little vein showing, which is fine. You don't need a whole bunch of veins showing around, but make sure you go up all the way down so you can hit the entire head of the biceps. Now, I want to show people a pro tip to make your arms look bigger. First, I'm going to show you the conventional dumbbell curl again, and then I'm going to put the arm blaster on. And when I put the arm blaster on, it's automatically going to make my arms look bigger in a video and a photo. So take a look here. It's a fun little exercise, but I just want to let everybody know, if you see somebody with a photo of them with the arm blaster or doing, a small clip, the arm blaster itself will make your arms look a whole lot bigger, no matter how big or small your arms are. So don't get discouraged. But you can see how it just makes my veins pop out more. I should have adjusted this a little bit better. But again, if you see people with arm blasters on, it's not needed. When I was taught how to lift, I was forced to use the straight bar curl, not the ones where the weight is already attached, the regular barbell for bench press. And the person training me told me, and he was a bodybuilder, of course, he said, I have long arms, so I would never have a high peak. So I needed to do those so I could have good strength. And he's right. My insertions, my bicep is long. My arms are really long. So he told me, even though I could do the volume of a bodybuilder, then eventually I will plateau. So he told me to prevent from plateauing, he started me on the hardest barbell exercise for a rookie. And when I mean the hardest, it was day one, like 0-1, the very first day that I walked in the gym. So I do all the other ones, but I've always come back to using a regular bar in the video to barbell curl. Yes, it's in the squat rack. I know I lose points with some people on that, but there's nobody here. It's 11 at night. It's cold outside. The window over there is starting to frost just a little bit. I don't like the cold. But again, the arm blaster is really good. If you're watching someone in a video or a photo that has it on there, by it bringing the barbell in front of you, or dumbbell, excuse me, in a photo, it always makes your arms look bigger. So you can protrude out, you can flex and everything. But trust me, if you're new to the gym, if you're new to what a lot of people call Instagram fitness, it's fine to take photos like that, but remember, strength always beats size. Always beats size. Don't know how many people I've seen that are smaller than me, outbench me, outlift me, and they outlift a lot of people, except for the IFBB pros in the area. I'm just saying. Hold up. Sorry, I had to scratch something off my face. So, another thing, when you're going to start out, cables are easier than free weights. Now, I know for a fact, Planet only has dumbbells going up to a certain amount. That's fine, because most people are not going to curl past 40, 45, or 50s anyway. If you want to be an IFBB pro and Planet is the only gym around, you will need to figure out a plan to make that work for you. Second, not all cable machines are the same. Each brand, all the tensions, all the angles are made differently. So for the people who have switched gyms and you're wondering, I could do, let's say 50 at my old gym last week, but this week I only can do 45 or 40. If the cable attachment has a regular cable, that's harder than one that's flat. I went to a gym where the equipment had the flat ones, so you were picking up more weight because the resistance was different. So keep that in mind. Don't be fixated on the weight when it comes to the cable machines. They're all made differently. Hammer strength machines, they're all made slightly different as well because of the angles. Because of the angles, it may be easier or harder for you. This is why, and here's a pro tip for everybody. This is why people who compete have 2 gym memberships. Some of them have 3. They work at one gym and then they have 2 more. They do that because the equipment hits stuff in different angles. They have a goal in mind they want to hit. And they also have multiple workout partners. Second tip. You may have a guy that's really good at legs. There's a guy that I know. He used to hit legs, he told me, every day. Walked in Gold's gym in Cherrydale. And a lot of people who compete now, before they were competing, they were, training to compete, would see this kid and they be like, man, why is his leg so big? And I said, that's all he does. He does legs. He does 2-a-days. And I told one guy, I was like, well, I'm about to hit legs with Ben. I'm not going to do the volume he does, but watch him work out. And when I say, when you have 5 plates on leg press for a warm-up, that tells you something. The kid worked out for 2.5 hours. Rest time, he had me time him one time, 1 minute rest. Yeah. I had got close to that before, the evil Darth Vader virus came and everything, started destroying the world, but I'm just saying. So, yeah, I'll have more tips. I got to go because I got to go to sleep. And I got to eat first and then go to sleep. I got accountability buddy to tell me to eat because my tail will get working on something and not eat. That's my main problem right now with my goals is I need to eat. So, guys, thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe, rewatch the video, let other people know. If you got anybody who's a rookie or just want to ask me what I've done in the past as tips, that's fine. I'll see you guys later. Bye.